Welcome to the show with the eternal Sith. Every visit banger, best believe he don't miss. Do me a favor, drop a sub and keep tuning in. If you like what you see, go and share with your friends.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. To my members and new members, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about some unused Force Awakens concept art. Now, the concept art from Star Wars The Force Awakens reveals a new look at how Darth Vader could have appeared in the most recent Star Wars trilogy. Now, the artist Ian McKeck talks about how the Force Ghost would have been an Anakin and Darth Vader hybrid figure. How cool would have that been? Now, as depicted in the art, the Ghost's face would have been half Anakin and half Vader, as if the struggle between the light and dark side was still in effect. While it would have made sense for the figure to appear to his grandson Kylo Ren, it would have also been plausible for Rey to encounter Anakin. She did obtain Anakin's lightsaber on her search for Luke after all. Now, the rest of the concept art, however, presented Anakin's face as a Force Ghost lurking behind an aged Luke, now which indicates that he was intended to be the target of the visit. In addition to Anakin's presence, the Star Wars' Force Awakens plan to give Luke a larger role. Instead, the search for Luke, especially through Rey's journey, served as a primary angle for the sequel, while Mark Hamill ended up appearing in a cameo at the very end of the movie as Luke. The chain of events nixed any plans of having Anakin involved in the form of a Force Ghost. Interestingly enough, The Last Jedi director Rian Johnson, who also toyed with the idea of having Anakin's Force Ghost show up during the tree burning scene in Act 2, he too scraped the idea, electing Yoda's Force Ghost as the better fit for the plot involving Luke's struggle. But we all know how that was received overall with The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker. The Force Awakens, I didn't really have a problem with it. I actually didn't mind it. But just overall, the sequel trilogy, we know overall how it was received with the fan base. Didn't really sit too well with a lot of people, as there were a lot of plot holes and flaws within the sequel trilogy that they still kind of need to fix. And even with this new Rey Jedi Order movie, I'm still kind of concerned about it because there's a lot of things that they kind of did wrong with the sequel trilogy. Now, again, I'm not one to really nitpick like that and really dial down on what they did wrong, but I just think that overall I would have liked to see a movie where they kind of talk about something different, a new trilogy apart from the Skywalker. I think they need to let that go and stop trying to revive it so they can bring in Hayden Christensen. I mean, I'm all for it, but I just think it's a little much. I think Ahsoka did it, and that's fine because it's about that timeline still. But I want to see what they can do with something different. But it is cool to always see what could have been for the sequel trilogy and, you know, the marks that they did miss. But I'm not complaining. It is cool to see things that they do release and put out. And we can talk about it here on the channel. But would you have wanted to see an Anakin Skywalker Force Ghost in the sequel trilogy at some point, where maybe it was kind of like the way we saw it in the Ahsoka series, where we see like Anakin flashing as Darth Vader as he's approaching Ahsoka? Would that be something that would have been cool to see in the trilogy? Comment down below, light it up in the comment section, or I'll catch you guys later today. Make sure to hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell for more content like this.